This topic, oh yeah, live with old school. And old school right here with me.
Hey, hey, hey. Hope you had a good holiday.
Most definitely.
Amen.
Right.
Meant to see about your loved ones and all, or either thought about it. You
True.
dig?
True.
If you couldn't get a chance to check in on them.
Right. But
God bless you all.
but tonight we do actually have a topic. What do you do when someone treats you actually nice? Out of the blue. This person you may not know. You just met them up out of the blue, and they want to treat you nicely. Treat you with whatever type of treat that you desire. What
a,
do you do? How do
a,
you go
a,
about
a
that?
real treat.
Right. Matter of fact, old school can speak on this personally because he done had it happen to him recently.
A few times, but just recently,
Right.
again. How y'all doing, everybody? Brother man, sister lady,
Hmm.
and all the rest of you folk.
Right.
We're just speaking about, uh, good people all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
There is good people.
Right.
There's some people that are just bad people, and all you got to do is, like me and Reek been saying, just be yourself, and good things can come to you,
Right.
you know.
Genuine. You don't try to put on an act.
That's right. Just be yourself, and,
Right.
and the Lord will take care of everything else,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
But then again, if you're naturally an asshole, that's
That's what you're going to be looking like.
yeah, right.
Somebody's hairy head booty hole, you know.
Dang.
No. I was telling Reek, you people, y'all, and brother Big Man and all, you know. I mean, it was a wonderful thing,
Mm-hmm.
because, like I said, when you treat people good, and when you're good yourself, good follows.
Right.
The Lord knows when you got a good heart,
Mm-hmm.
and so. But anyways, yesterday I was getting some gasoline. I was at the service station,
Right.
and I went in there and I paid for my gas, and everything is prepay nowadays.
Right.
If you don't have a credit card, to pay for your pump to turn it on.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, to make a long story short, I paid the man, and I went out to my pump, and as soon as I turned the pump didn't read right.
Hmm.
It already said I had 6 cents put in there. And the price of gas nowadays, I didn't go for that.
Huh.
I went in there and said, "Hey, my man, the thing is reading that I done pumped 6 cents in, and I ain't even touched it."
Right.
So he said he'd correct it. And so while I was talking to him, you know, out of the clear blue, a young lady was in there,
Hmm.
you know, and
Now mention how this young lady look, cause
yeah,
since
yeah,
we ain't got
yeah.
no photos or
That's
anything to
that's
put
that's
up,
that's
you
why
know.
I double looked to make sure she was a beautiful young lady like
Right.
she was.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she was wearing some shorts and wearing her little Nike, like them little shoes
Little
right there.
slides, yeah.
Yeah, whatever you call them.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Flipper
Yeah,
flappers or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah. Little sandal shoes, and she had a little nice tattoo in her leg, and had her hair pulled back in a ponytail, fingernails all done, and out of the clear blue, when I was still talking to the man about my little old uh, gas situation,
Right.
she she looked at me and she smiled, and which was nice, because I ain't no bad looking character.
Hmm.
You dig it? When I got some fixing up on. But other than that, if you're already just naturally already fixed up, you ain't got to be fixed all up. You dig it?
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, anyways, she had some pair of nice shorts on and had her hair pulled back and, and she had a little card in her hand. And out of the clear blue, she smiled. She smiled at me.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I took my time, Reek.
Right.
Because I wanted to make sure, there wasn't no funny business, And I looked and I studied hard, and she said, "What you want?" And I looked at her.
Yeah.
And I paused for a minute. And don't get me wrong, people, I looked at her good. I looked at her all between her legs and all up on her breast and her throat and her head and her hands and her feet and everything. And she told the man, she said, "Give him what he wants." And I still didn't say what I wanted right away.
Mm-hmm.
Until I examined her some more. And I looked at her behind and, not gawking like people do, but I just wanted to make sure.
Not on a pervert.
Right. Looking like an old, lush hound. Right. But I just wanted to make sure,
Right.
Because I got a daughter. I wanted to make sure that was daughter material, a lady.
Right.
And I looked again, and the Lord said, "Y'all go ahead and release what you got to say." And I looked at her when she said, "What you want?" She said it again.
Mm-hmm.
And just out of the kicks and the giggles, I looked at her in her face and her eyes, and before I even asked her or said anything about any kind of merchandise, I said, "I want you." And she grinned and laughed and thought it was, I guess, nice.
Right.
But I was just in a mood of letting her know I appreciate what she was doing.
Yeah, showing love.
Showing a lot of love. But I was still letting her know, as long as you are what you are, almost a big 6 feet.
Amazon.
Beautiful frame. You know what I mean? Without, Freddie's name. You dig? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I told her I want you.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't harass her
you didn't
or
press
bother
her
her or fuck with her much about it, because I was just being nice, but not trying to be facetious, but I was just kicking it at her. You know what I mean? Like men do.
And like you said, much as you're up in there, you run into her again.
Amen. And so, anyways, I think she liked what I said too. It made her feel good.
Right.
It made her day, And I told her, I said, "Nah, baby, I said, I thank you very much." And I grabbed a bag of chips, because I didn't want to act like I was a hog.
Right.
You know what I mean? And she implied right away, that wasn't enough that I got. She said, "Don't you want something to drink? Get a drink too." I said, "Sweetheart, you ain't got to do all that." But I grabbed me a drink, and I said, "Thank you very, very much."
Right.
And I said to her, "You's a pretty young lady." You know what I mean?
Right.
And I thank you, and you have a beautiful day yourself, and you take care. And she went on her way,
Right.
and I went on my way.
Mm-hmm.
You dig?
Right.
And so that's all. You never know what people how they're gonna come to you, and what they're gonna say,
Right.
and how they're gonna treat you.
Mm-hmm.
All you gotta do is, like you said, not be no asshole.
Right.
You dig? And so,
Let me plug Famo in. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Famo, here you go.
And that ain't like I said the first time. You know, I remember I was over. Did I say that before, Reek?
I think you did.
When
Yeah, what's going on?
what's up, buddy? When I was riding my bicycle, I was
Oh, okay. Yeah, you on?
Okay.
I was over south,
Not my bad.
and the girl that used to sing with what's her name, Reek? Alexander.
Oh, okay. Wait, Sherelle?
Yeah, with
Oh.
her fine ass, man. Wait a minute, man. That's when I was out in the streets and shit.
Okay.
You know, and I was at the gas station, and I looked at her. I said, "You so pretty."
Mm.
And she said, "Get what you want too."
Mm.
Got me a sandwich, some drinks,
Mm.
and I didn't bother her.
Right.
I let her be.
Mm-hmm.
But she knew game, I
Right.
guess.
Right.
I guess she figured, well, this old cat, you fix him up, he ain't so bad as he may be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So again, just being yourself and being nice,
Right.
you know, is all that really matters.
Right.
You
See,
know,
I
in
think a
life.
lot of times, people miss out on opportunities like that because
Yeah.
they
They don't know they too rambunctious or something.
that, but it's like they play themselves out of position because once they're being nice, oh,
Yeah,
you're
they
being
get-
nice to me, baby. You know,
then
they be too extra.
then
with it.
then they try to be a pest.
Right. Right.
You know, and instead of just being
Be a pest.
accepting,
Right.
accepting.
Instead of
You know,
letting the thing progress and
and you will for that. You're right. It sounds real good because it's real.
for real.
Don't
To add to it, famo.
Yeah. Well, I'm coming in on the back end of what you're
Ah,
talking about.
nah. You remember, big man. I was telling you about the girl yesterday, the young lady at the gas station. Yeah.
So what you got to add to that situation that he done, ran over with you already?
Oh, yeah. He chose up.
No, but now some people miss out on them opportunities because they're saying too much or they may not be saying
Right,
enough too.
right.
Okay, right.
Closed
Yeah,
mouth.
yeah, because you know what? Just hello can get you, you know what I'm saying? Hello, like Uncle Gucci said, you can be nice, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You ain't gotta be just a, like a, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I
You know,
didn't say.
you could, like I said, you could be nice and hello, how you doing? How you doing this evening? You know, whatever, you know.
Exactly. And see, like I was telling Rick and talking to the rest of the media, I didn't say a thing. She just looked at me and grinned and smiled.
Right.
And I took my time, like I told Rick. I just had to make double sure. You know, I looked at her feet and looked at her hands, looked at her throat, looked at her breasts. I didn't want to make sure that
You want to make sure she wasn't a shim.
Yeah. You understand? You know, I wanted to make sure she was the best. You dig? And so, and the Lord told me to just go ahead on and say what I had to say, and I wasn't trying to be like Rick was saying, like a all forward, like a hound and
Right.
shit. You know, I said it.
I ate you up like the big bag of wolf.
Right. I said to her candidly and nicely, you know, in a sweet manner, you know. I said, especially after I looked between her legs, I said, I want you. You dig?
That fat peach you got
Yeah,
there.
you know, that muffin. I was looking at that muffin. Yeah, Jack. You know. And so, and she dug it. She was sweet.
Yeah, you
She
said
was all packed
she
up.
was pushing something kind of newish and everything.
Yeah, had a nice vehicle, nice car.
What kind of vehicle did she have? Because I forgot what you. I know it was.
It was like it was a new SUV. You know?
Yeah, okay, but you told me, yeah.
New SUV, a Traverse or Equinox or something. You dig? You know? And when I left, I said, bye-bye. She said, bye. I said to myself, well, I'm going to buy my gas here. I'm sure she does too.
But with all this being said, you was making sure to check the perimeter, making sure it was, hey, this is my bra. What you let my bra buy you something?
Well, yeah, some cat came in there. You dig? And, you know, but I didn't act like a pussy cat myself. I said, hey, brother, how you doing?
Right.
And he spoke to me, you know what I mean? And so, you know, ain't no need in, you know, I'm sure he's seen, you know, if he was with her, you know, I didn't see them get in the car together, but, you know, she did what she wanted to do, you know? So, you know, if he was having some difficulties about it, then he should have mentioned it to her, you know? Because I sure wasn't giving the juice back. You know? Or the chips. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you told me that story like yesterday. I'm like, what?
Yeah, man.
Like I said, it's okay. Like you always say on school, it's okay to be nice. And like you said, and sometimes, you know, the woman will just see something, like anyone, you know, see something they like in you and you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, the juice was primer for giving you the juice later.
Right.
I get you this juice now for some juice later.
This is the juice. Yeah. That's right. And so, again, people, I hope some people was in there trying to listen. If you can. She felt like doing. You know, and she looked at my head and looked at all this white pretty hair. She didn't give a fuck. She said, what you want? You know, and then when I told her, I want you, she smiled. She smiled and shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know? And then she didn't say, you can't have me or anything like that. You know? She on.
Right.
You know what I mean? Being a nice person, a nice female. About, you know, carrying on with, again, some of that with you.
Yeah.
You know, just be yourself, people.
Yeah.
You ain't even gotta be no Playboy magazine or
Right.
you know
In the finest car, it's a one-on-one with you.
Right.
Be or you can be like the army.
Right. No Don Juan or no right. Or no right. Or no like the old movie Billy D. Williams, you know, and all the rest of them people that supposed to be looking like they're the best thing in the world. You know what I mean?
Right.
It don't work like that. You dig? That's right.
The moment is now.
That's right, because we living for now.
Right.
You know?
You put off to let me like that.
Yeah, you pay me today.
Today.
Tuesday might not come for you, Wimpy.
Right.
You know, and for anybody else. You know, I'm glad that was just
Wimpy is look up.
That was the classics.
Right.
Wimpy.
And the sea hag.
Always mooching.
And skinny olive oil.
Yeah. Fighting over Brutus and Popeye.
Right.
Brutus fighting Popeye over Olive.
But matter of fact, Olive would kind of what's the word I'm looking for? She would kind of like entice the shit to happen. Oh, look, Popeye Brutus is doing this for me.
Right.
Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, Popeye would get crazy and blow up his pipe and blow a can of spinach up in the air and, okay, I'm ready to do something to you, Brutus. You know, and Brutus thought he was just a real brute and thought he could whoop the little man like a noodle. until Popeye would throw that motherfucker all through the air.
But that's until Popeye got to that spinach. If you didn't have that spinach, you'd be getting the brakes beat off.
Brutus used to wallop him.
Right.
You know, till Popeye ate that can of spinach.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he'd have his head all bashed in and everything.
Joe Frank, he said, the gentleman.
Joe, what's up?
Going on, Joe Frank? Joe Frank's always on time. I mean, there's some other people in here. They must have just been kind of ear hustling a little bit. Like, what you talking
Joe
about?
hear us earlier? Did you think, man?
I think he probably did. Yeah. Ready Shad. What's up, Shad? He said family.
Brother Shad.
Oh, he on? Okay.
Yeah, he's on too.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
What up, bro?
Least, she ain't in there yet?
Not yet. Haven't seen him.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her.
Seen her?
No, but you know what I was going to go back to? Yeah, I mean, what we just said, what y'all was saying. Yeah, man, you got to be, some people got to be, just be themselves. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people try to overdo what they, like, man, just be you, man.
Right.
That's all you can be.
I gotta be like what these notes say. I listen to this man coach with Cypher's hands.
Right.
Said beat a bitch in the head.
Right. Oh, crazy shit. I'm making a movie, looking like the Goodfellas.
Pay me for my classes.
You know, 4'2", you making a movie. 4'2", and there's no shoe for you.
Well, I guess he watched we were just talking about it, Wizard of Oz with the Munchkins.
Right. 4'2", and there's no shoe for you.
Right.
You know?
Ray Shaw said, just chilling, got off. Most definitely. That's a good thing. Done got off the gig. Hopefully you ain't had nobody trying to tamper with your revenue no more.
Right.
No crazy ass people telling lies.
Right. He might want my broad.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can throw a monkey wrench.
And that just goes to show. There's some women that, remember I said some girls do, some girls don't. You know,
right.
You know, and look at the one that did what she did when she wanted to do what she did for me.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You dig? That's all. Brother.
And the main thing, the one that did for you, she could have had somebody.
They sure could have.
Sure could have.
You know, but
not my broad. Yes, your broad too.
Right. But she chose at me.
Right.
She chose at me. You know?
The bitch just chose you.
Yeah, Right.
I want to be your mother, your father. I want to be everything.
Everything. You know?
You just got to believe in me.
She chose me, Tony. She chose me.
Right.
You know? You out, Tony.
Right.
Yeah, shit. You dig? And that's what, and that was it. You know, she seen with her own eyes who she wanted to get some trinkets for.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you know, I was wearing the same shit I got on today. Like, you know, everybody wear blue jeans every day.
Right.
You know, and you know, she had her hot pants on. You dig?
Okay.
And you know, like I said, this motherfucker, man, was you know, a nigga been in the world long enough to know when he, you know, something ain't right. Try anyway.
Right.
You know, but this motherfucking ass girl was stacked all the way right. You dig?
Right.
And,
I guess she said it was Treat a Silver Fox Day.
That's right. That's right. You know, I guess I must have appeared to her as a, you know, you're right. You know, a gift from the heavens above. You know, she looked at me and she probably thought, wow, you know what I mean? I wonder, does he got silver hairs down below? You know what I mean? Yeah. You dig? So, you know, yeah, just be yourself. Right?
Be yourself.
Mm.
Just
That's
be
all.
yourself.
Be yourself. Be yourself.
Hmm.
Be yourself. Self always wins. My mama used to tell me.
Like, baby, you can treat me like a Tootsie Roll Pop.
Right.
We can figure this out.
That's right. That's right.
How many does it take?
That's right. You know, just keep on sucking until it pops. You know? Yeah. You know? Yeah, she was all right. She was all right.
Right.
You know, real respectable. She didn't come back. You know, you got a lot of them who come back and say, "Oh, fuck you, nigga." You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't be talking like that way to me. You know what I mean?
Right,
you know?
right. Real
Or some
snappy
old
and
shit.
ugly at the mouth.
Right, but I was candid. I was cool.
Right.
I said what I needed to say in a respectable way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when she said, "What you want? What you want?" And I looked at her and I smiled and I paused and I said it real gentle and nicely. I looked her up and down. I looked at that muffin. I looked at her feet and pretty hands and shit.
Yeah.
And I said, I grinned and I hesitated, but I let it flow. I said, "I want you."
Right.
Shit. And that was it. She threw a bigger grin on her face.
Mm-hmm.
That's when she said, "Get a drink too." You know?
You made her blush and probably made her gush,
That's
too.
right. I made her blush and probably she had mush. She mushed her clothes.
Soiled them hot pants.
Right. I'm going to find that motherfucker again.
Right.
You know? Yeah, I'm going to find her again.
Mm-hmm.
Good Lord's will.
Right.
You know what I
It
mean?
will happen.
Yeah.
But you've been having things fall your way, just falling your way.
Yeah. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. That's the Lord.
Right.
That's the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything is His.
It is.
You know, we've been telling y'all that.
Right.
You can't do nothing without Him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You can't do nothing. I don't care if you think you're the biggest pimp in the world.
Right.
You know, all that done been there from Maine to Gain. You know, and all that kind of shit, man. You know, he ain't been no.
I got them lock and toe step.
Right. Got what?
I got them lock and toe.
Yeah.
Lock and toe step. They do what I say.
Right. You know?
Don't mind that big knot upside my head.
Right. And they don't all do what you say.
Right. Like I've made a post. I said, don't get gone off of people running that highlight reel. Look at all my ups. No, you don't have some downs. You just ain't speaking on them.
Exactly. And don't think that you can your ups. You know, that they'll stay where you can't come down.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'm like a bird flying so high, but you do got to come to earth to drink.
Right. And like that old saying goes, you remember your mama used to tell you that? He'll take away what you seem to think you have.
For real.
You know? Yeah. So don't remember that too.
Straight up.
You know? I respect a woman to the utmost.
But now listen what old school said. He said, I respect a woman.
Yeah.
But we all know it's some that traits in that bitch area. Now that's something totally different.
Right. I respect a woman.
Right.
Because you know we all got mothers. You know, even if our mothers are resting with the Lord right now, we still got a mother.
Grandmothers,
grandma, all that. Aunties. You know,
cousins,
aunties, all that.
Right.
And my mama, she loved us strongly, and she wanted to prepare us for this big ugly world.
Right, because it is big and can often be ugly.
Yeah, and I'm glad she did. I'm glad she told me about another woman, a woman that might not be great and grand. Who don't want a woman like their mom?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You got to be crazy. You know?
Now, Ready to Shot.
You can't get one, but go ahead.
Ready to Shot said, many guys like bitches too. Awesome. Yeah.
Well,
oh, wait. Many guys like bitches also. Yeah. I mean.
I like bitches or like
it could be the same. Many, you can use it like that. Right. Oh, he said more feminine than females. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Bunch of them.
Hold on a second,
Go
yo.
ahead. Keep going.
got to add to the convo, famo, since old school's indisposed right now.
What I got to the combo, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we was just talking. I'm kind of repeating it, but be yourself, be respectful, man, to other people, man. Shit, man. Like I said, as long as they respecting you, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I said, now my thing was, you know what I'm saying? I mean, ladies all the time, you know what I'm saying? Especially, when I was working down here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, doing what you do.
Yeah, doing what I do, you know what I'm saying? And, it was ladies that would always come up and, hi, how you doing? And, and then, this and that. But, and then it was some that just would be acting like, the other word.
Right, thinking they the gift and they supposed to get all the presents.
Right, like they the gift and they just supposed to be. And then, when you say, hey, hello, now this is a story with me. This happened a while back, a couple years back. I was down, kicking it, Rico, I always used to go down to the town and kick it. And I'm like, hey, by myself. Just kicking it. See a young lady. Damn, what's up? I'm sitting at the little bar just sitting there. She's like, damn, what you? And I'm like, damn, what you in here by yourself? And she's like, nah, but I didn't, but she said, no, I'm in here with somebody. So I left it alone. Don't you know, I looked to the side, Reek. I never told you this. Yeah, I looked to the side. I guess it was her dude. He was like, you can see him humping and puffing.
Oh, so the flames was coming off of him.
Yeah, it was coming off because he walked up like, yeah, what's up? So I kind of looked and she was like, no, he just asked me how I was doing and this and that. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, oh, well, yeah, oh. Well, okay then, my man, because, and I'm looking like, hold up, man, all this extra, man. All I said was because I asked, how's she doing tonight and who was she in her with?
Right, you acting like I shoved my fingers up unmentionables or something.
Yeah, he acted like I was all like, yeah, all grabbing physically. He just said, oh, okay. He said, well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's all cool. And I'm looking like, man, what the hell? And mind you, everybody, but not just everybody, I seen her again. This happened a couple years back. But, I seen her again. I'm sitting at the bar getting a drink, she's like, oh, what's up, stranger? I'll see you again. So I'm looking like, man, I don't. She's like, oh, yeah, me and dude ain't together. Like, what? To make a long story short, she says, me and dude ain't together. He tripped out because he thought some dude was trying to talk to me, and I knew the dude from when we was kids. I'm like, what? So, talk to her, like I'm telling everybody, I didn't really get a chance or whatever, but, I see, I ain't seen her in a couple years, but every time I just see her, she was just cool, you know what I'm saying? Right. Cutie, too. But me and her was just cool, you know what I'm saying? I didn't try to be like, oh, what's up, she was kind of like, well, if I see you, I can always say what's up, because, I just got out that little relationship and this and that, and I was cool, and every time she would see me, she'd be like, what's up, friend? What's up, friend? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like I was going to say, it's cool to be, because you could be friends.
Right.
Yeah, it always got to be, well, if you're not talking, I'm looking like, man, we just cool.
Yeah, because a friend could turn into something else later.
Right.
A lot of people don't understand that. Now, the friend zone, now that's something totally different right there.
Right. Like, she would just see me, and, like I said, I ain't seen her in a couple of years since, I was seeing her a lot, just through the town. I'm walking through the town, and, hey, what's up, friend? And I'm like, oh, okay, what's up? How you been doing,
Right.
But I was like, but man, when dude was huffing, man, he walked up like, yeah, what's up? I'm looking like, hold up, fam, you huffing.
Oh, wait, break into this one, because a lot of people, probably done ran into this one. You done have one that you done had locked down longer than, whoever they're with knew. And they end up getting your number and trying to tell you what not to do about a person that's calling you.
They're trying to tell.
Remember the situation you had when they say, "Hey, don't call this person." No, that person's calling me. So take that up with them.
Okay. Oh, okay. Break it down to that.
Yeah.
Okay. The one that used to the lunch times, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody read though. Yeah. So of course, met her and all that stuff, and gigging it with her. And I guess he went through she got kids with the dude, but she like, well, that's just my kid's dad. Whatever, baby dad. So anyway, chilling. And if Brandon Shad's out here, he know about. He might forget about the situation, but he probably know when it happened. I don't know.
Right.
But anyway, Shad, if you remember this, then just kind of chime in. But yeah, so I'm chilling at the crib, sudden this right when cell phones hit. So all of a sudden I get a call, Shad like, man, somebody want to talk to you on the phone. So I'm like, somebody want to talk to me. So I'm thinking like, what? There's somebody on the phone. I'm like, some dude on the phone. He said, yeah. I get the phone like, hello? This what the dude says. Hey, man, I don't want no trouble, but you can't be calling my woman. What? On the phone like, excuse me, what you talking about?
Right.
I said, man, she been calling me. We've been calling back and forth, talking, seeing, whatever, read the lunch dates and all that stuff. What are you talking about? So he's like, no, I'm just saying, I don't want no problems. Wait a minute, what? So I'm like, all right, cool. Hang up the phone. Talk to her. She calls me like hours later the next day. I'm so sorry that this and that. He went through my phone. And, I know this, she knew a lot of dudes. You know what I'm saying? Me and her wasn't together. So it's just like, and then she was just like, well, he went in and did a lot of dudes. He was calling, he was calling like a lot of people. Everybody that was in my phone. Your number, whoever had it,
As Shad said, been through that a gang of times. Laugh out loud.
But y'all know about this incident because
Right.
Well, that incident because usually, I said at that time, Rick, I'm looking like, man, this shit didn't really, happen. Like, that shit don't really happen to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of looking like, well, what the fuck? A dude calling like, hey, man, I'm calling. So anyway, make a long story short, everybody, I'm sorry for the story to be going so long, but he was like this and that. Make a long story short, nothing didn't transpire, and I was still messing with him. So what was the issue?
Yeah, Shad said insecure motherfuckers. Most definitely.
That, and then, that was kind of the ones, and then it was some, like, man, don't call my girl, and this and that. But this dude actually called, the main phone. You know what I'm saying? We're like, what? I need this number.
Right.
Or this and that. And then, everybody, I seen the dude. In a club. With her. Walking by, so everything that he said, hey, I don't call her this, that. He said nothing in the club, so I'm chilling like, I want to see what he gonna really say.
Right.
So, she's like, I'm seeing she's trying to make it go this way instead of that way in the club. I'm sitting there kicking it, doing me. I'm doing me, trying to see what else I can, Then she gonna be like later, oh, I was just saying I didn't want nothing to be started. I'm like, well, if you're with him, then you with him. But no, I just came out because he's my baby dad. Okay, do what y'all do.
Right, you don't gotta explain what y'all got going on.
That's what I told her. I said, do what y'all do, but I know what me and you do.
Right. And ain't nothing stopping that. Nothing coming in between that. I don't care what words you trying to use on me. It ain't gonna work. Long as you keep coming to me and hitting the dial tone for my number, she calling me, partner.
You remember, Shad, you remember that what we talking about? Remember? Shad used to wake up, because, everybody shot my brother. You used to wake up. Damn, where he at? OG be like, oh, he's gone. He must have went down to bed. So, didn't stop the price, what was going on.
He said, yup, I know exactly.
Yeah, okay, you do that. Right. But that was just one incident. I don't want to tell you other, but that was one that kind of, because, he called the main line. What? But like I said, man, it was whatever, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, this lady was calling me. You gonna come down and see me? I'm bringing you to this. Okay. But that's just one of those feel. I kind of went a long way with it. Read my bad, but you know
That's
that's
all
what it
right.
is.
Shoot, people need to hear situations like that. Like, am I tripping? Well, was I
Like
wrong
I said,
for stepping on someone's toes? You ain't stepping on someone's toes when she's calling and trying to reach out and touch you. A lot of people see this is where people get it twisted. They figure, oh, you're a male, you should have the code of not messing with my woman. No, your woman's messing with me.
right.
I can see if I'm overbearing and hounding her. No, she's trying to be down with me with my program.
And plus, can I add this? I'm gonna add this, Rick.
Go ahead.
I didn't even know this other dude.
Hmm.
I don't know him. So like I'm saying, like when he tried to come, oh man, I'm looking like, nigga, I don't even know you.
Right. Shah just said motherfucking blood family will hate on you quicker than a motherfucker you don't know.
Yes.
Sure will.
That often happens.
Sure will.
You don't need to be fucking with him. He got this going on and got that going on.
Right. Saying anything.
Right.
And everything.
Maybe that'll get me in your drawers quicker by throwing salt on him. No, that don't work. That just make you look more of a desperate ass loser.
Right. Loser.
And then she's gonna come back and report to me what you said. I ain't have to prompt her to say anything. And you know, your cousin, he was saying this about you and saying that. And are you gonna believe her? No, she's saying everything that you usually say. That's the only way I would know. It's
Right.
you.
Shoot. If she's for real,
Right.
she gonna tell the truth.
Yeah, she ain't gonna. If I know that you're my cousin, I know you say these things. It ain't no way she would know this kind of stuff.
Yeah, that you a dirty motherfucker.
Right.
You know? Jealous.
Mm-hmm.
Envious.
He said claiming to be P's. Yeah, or
they
PIs.
peas are
Yeah.
A pussy.
Pussy willow.
Right. They peas all right.
You got your P's mixed up.
Right. Pee. You got a pee right between your ass.
There
You
you go.
know?
Hey, I got another story for the people. So, I'm in high school, 10th grade, of course, years back, of course, and hollered at this little female. So I found out that she's like, yeah, I heard something about you ain't got no grass in your front yard. I'm like, what? She said, yeah, there's like the grass. I'm like, what? So I found out who said it. I go to him like, hey, nigga, if you wanted to get at her, nigga, I was just getting at her, and you want to say no grass in the. I know people are like, what the hell is it? Yeah, no grass in the front yard, essentially. Patch yourself in the front yard. I'm looking like, but what was the issue about that?
Okay, so he's trying to hate on your residents, like, oh, his residents ain't even up to par. Or something.
To talk about it ain't really no grass in the front yard, but I'm kind of looking like, what was that? So I go to him like, because she told me.
Right.
So I come in just like, hey man, what's up, man? Let me holler at you. He's like, oh yeah, what's up, babe? No, hold on with the fam stuff, because he's not really no relative to me. So I'm looking like, man, what's up though, man? Dang man, you had to tell such and such, girl that I didn't have no grass in the front yard.
Right, you think that's going to make you gain position with her?
He looked dumbfounded like, oh man, don't be listening to this. What? So I'm thinking, and I'm like, because I heard him say something another time, about somebody else.
Right.
And I'm like, but man, it's all good. What I'm saying is this, he tried to say that, I guess, to stunt the growth, but it still was going.
Right, that just made it stronger.
No grass.
Don't you know I'm going to get extra sloppy toppy because you done said something? Shoot. I'm going to get more sloppy toppy.
Because I'm looking like, man, I just don't understand it, man. Some people are, like you just said,
Yeah, Shah said they really be happy. Happy spelled the Gay way.
The GAY.
Right.
yes, sir, man.
Dead nappy.
Yeah, Shah said make her want even more. Most definitely, because like, why is he trying to keep me away? I must really need to gravitate to him. Most definitely, baby. Gravitate towards me. I like that, especially when you add some Funyuns on top of that. Shoot.
Man, I just don't.
But it ain't for us to understand why they make moves like that. You know, it's just flawed character. That's all I see. When people try to hate on you for a brawl, like, yeah, he's doing this. And,
because he can't have it?
Yeah. How he get all these brawls? I can't get one.
Yeah, I fucked up, man. I told this one nigga, man, you know, I remember my grandma told me that. Don't tell your secrets. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Else it won't be a secret.
Right.
Didn't we just do that before, Rick?
I think so.
Oh, yeah. You know, I told this old brown teeth nigga. Motherfucker, man. I said, hey, man. You know, a little chubby checkered looking motherfucker, man. I told this little chick that I went to elementary school with.
I'm about to pass shot in. Keep going.
You know, and oh man, I've been wanting this girl for decades, right? And we finally got grown. That was after my daughter was born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she loved me good. She gave me some of that motherfucking kitty cat.
I'm gonna tell y'all a little situation as soon as old school get done.
Okay.
Talking this shit.
Yeah, man. And so, anyways, we went on and we got down and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I had a good time, man. You know what I mean? I think I smashed her till she started bleeding.
Oh!
No shit, man. You know, I jumped up and blood was all over the bed. It wasn't like she was on her shit.
Right.
If she wasn't on her shit, I would have known that right away.
Right.
You know, I was just pounding her.
Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
And sure enough, man, she enjoyed herself. I enjoyed myself.
Mm-hmm.
Right up in her mom and daddy's house, man.
Mm.
And you dig? My daughter was born. Just a little bitty shit. And so, anyways, make a long story short, and you know how you kicking it like we kicking it now?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I told this old horse head motherfucker, man, I said, yeah, man. Because he was talking about how his woman went to school with her.
Right.
You know, and I said, oh, yeah, man, you know, so-and-so and so-and-so. I said, yeah, I got that. You know, and what did I do that for?
Uh-oh.
And the fathead motherfucker, I said, no wonder, nigga, because you look like Yogi Bear. That's why she didn't want to fuck with you. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, well, you gave him some.
He ran and did that. You gave him some.
How come you won't
give me none?
And man, and I know that hurt her. You know
yeah, because he probably painted like, oh, she's out there like that, a roller.
No,
but she might not have been a roller like
that.
that.
You know, fuck him.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, just stick with your. I mean, she's a friend of your girls.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
stick with the ghouls you'll fuck with.
Why you want to even fuck with her anyway?
Right.
Because she ain't giving you no action.
Right.
So leave her alone, motherfucker. And so then you start trying to throw me under the bus.
Right.
You know? And from then on, I don't even fuck with that nigga, man. You know more. You know, because it made it hard. I could tell. You know, because when I seen her, she brought it to me. She said, why did you tell so-and-so that she was I said, oh, baby, you know, I couldn't get out of it all the way.
Right.
You know what I mean? I said, is that what he said? You know, I tried to play crazy.
Right.
I said, oh, my goodness. I said, so, anyways, so from then on, man, when my grandmama told me, you remember grandma, you know, don't tell your secrets, because there won't be a secret no more. You know what I mean?
Right.
I believe in that shit, man.
Real.
You know? And it depends who you tell them to.
True.
You know?
Now, what you got run down, Shot?
Yeah, what you got to say, bro?
Oh, yeah, just a little situation about, you know, how grown-ass men be acting like little-ass girls and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was, you know what I'm saying, my brother, family member about this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We was motherfuckers staying with somebody and shit. And then, like, you know, I guess, you know, her guy wasn't supposed to be there, so he, you know, trying to be like, we wasn't supposed to be there. So, you know, this big, burly, big, fucking 8-foot
380-pound motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, well, we downstairs drinking, you know what I'm saying, chilling, talking shit. Me, you know, Tweety and you know, his girl, whatever she was to him at the time. So nigga come downstairs, walk past, go outside, you know. A nigga calls me like as soon as he gets to his truck or whatever, I guess. Nigga call me like, hey, you know, I'm not supposed to be staying here, so, you know, I think you guys should leave, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I don't want no problems, so I'm looking at the phone like, nigga, weren't you just in the house right now, nigga? Like, what the fuck made you go outside and call me, nigga? Like, if you was a fucking man, nigga, you would have pulled me to the side like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying, whatever, nigga, but I'm like, nigga, you got to go all the way outside, walk down the pathway, get in your truck, start it up, nigga, and then like, let me call this nigga right here. And be like, nigga, come on, man. And I think a little bit after that, the nigga came back in the house. Like, nigga, what kind of type of bitch is you, motherfucker? Like, goddamn. I'm like, man, whatever, man. Like, all right, like, man, we gone, man. Fuck it, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no problems, nigga. You big ass nigga can't even fight, nigga. What you talking about? It's big for no reason, man.
I know what you're talking about, sir. Because remember you told me about it. I'm like, what?
Yeah, like, man, come on, man. But his girl was like, man, fuck him. Like, y'all can stay. Like, you don't run shit around here. I'm just like, you know what? We about to go. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, fuck the nigga, man. You know what I'm saying?
A big sucker.
Man, yeah. Big old lollipop, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A big lollipop. Right.
Man, you know?
Because he was cool. Because remember, you said he was cool.
Yeah, nigga was cool. We used to watch basketball games and shit.
The nigga was cool till he wasn't cool.
Oh, this? Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying?
And I met him when y'all stayed, you know, over there at the living spot.
Yep. Yeah. Hey. Well, he only came over there that one time, but we used to hang out all the time and men talking. Nigga like, yeah, nigga, finna watch this game. They come do. Like, all right, you know, right across the little field. Nigga, like, all right. I used to go over there. He used to come over there. Like, man, all right. But then now it's this situation. Nigga, like, come on, man. Like, nigga, I know motherfuckers that was fucking her, nigga, when you were motherfucking supposed to be with her, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Exactly.
Keep it all the way 1,000.
Exactly.
Right.
You know
But you're going to try to charge me.
Nigga, with you.
Why you
and
think
him
you
was
got
hanging out,
something?
nigga.
Right.
No, come on, man. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
I know who that person is, too.
Yeah. And then the dude that, what the fuck, like, he had us staying with her sister. He was like, you know, he like, man, I don't even like that nigga anyway, man. He like, man, I'm finna, you know what I'm saying, get in contact with her sister, and that's where we stay, like, right on Glenwood right there. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, man, I don't even like that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that nigga either, man. Like, yeah, nigga, when he was with her, nigga, you know what I'm saying? When she was with the big dude, nigga, he was fucking her. Nigga, so come on, man.
Let me play devil's advocate just for the story. You know how certain niggas go, oh, you listen to Jose. That's what Jose. You listen to the bitches and things like that. Nigga, it's a different story if you get it from me.
Nah, nigga, I was there, nigga. I went there both times. You know what I'm saying? The guy, nigga, CJ, nigga, you just go over there, nigga, all the time. You just come to the house, get lit, be like, yeah. She used to come over, like, yeah, you coming over here? You used to be like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, nigga used to blame me with the next morning, like, damn, nigga, why you letting me go over there? Nigga, like, nigga, I'm not a hater, nigga, so go ahead, nigga, go ahead and do business.
Right. Black Knight Williams is up in there. He said, what's up, Rick and fam? What's going on, Will?
Williams, what's going on, man?
Right.
Williams, hey, how's he be the wild brother?
Hey, just let me know if you want to be patched in, Will. I'll put you in.
Yeah, but
man, you know, motherfuckers, man, you know. It's all gravy, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be on some little girly type shit, but
All over because a female treated you nice and not them.
right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on now, man.
Sucker shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I knew her longer than I knew him. You know what I'm saying? Even though I didn't know her that long, but still. I'm like, man, come on, man. You breathing hard and shit when you walk and when you just sitting there watching TV, man. She don't want that, man.
Yeah.
Sound like you done ran a 100-mile race, motherfucker. You just sit, walk from the kitchen to the fucking couch.
Damn.
Ain't number like 10 feet, nigga.
All out of whack.
Man, So I imagine how you is in the bedroom.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't have a long day, baby.
He let his face do the working.
Face working.
Yeah,
He let his face do the working.
All up on the motherfucker. Like, I'm pretty sure. Like,
He probably got a tongue.
Do shit else. Like,
he probably got a tongue like the Funhouse lady.
Right.
Okay, Will said about 10 minutes if y'all still on. I'm on the highway, and he said rated shot. Will.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah.
Man, but motherfuckers been through the little situation that, fam I went through with motherfuckers calling the phones and shit. Like, man, come on, man. I had this one dude one time, man. He called my shit like, yeah, you fucking my girl and all this shit. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to come up and pull up to you, nigga. I gave the nigga the address, nigga. I'm standing out on the corner, nigga, waiting on the nigga like, come on, let's go, nigga. Nigga never showed up, whatever, nigga. And end up fucking her niece, nigga, like a few weeks after that.
Damn. I'm gonna just go through her family. Fuck it.
Man, and then her sister a few weeks after that.
It's a family affair.
Hey, hey, fuck it, It's beating her brains in one night, the next morning, nigga, mom like, yeah, here, give her a towel.
And we're not talking about with fisticuffs, we're talking about with dictacuffs.
With a pole. She was pole dancing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Yeah, man. There's been plenty of motherfuckers, motherfucking females all like, yeah, some cat came and, a little called and was all like, yeah, talking to my girl. I'm like, hey, your girl keep calling me. You see all the motherfucking calls that I'm pretty sure you're seeing all the calls.
Yeah, the calls are outgoing, not incoming.
Right.
Outgoing.
Like you probably see 2 or 3 incoming from me, but she's like, nigga, I'm getting tired of her, nigga. You can have her, nigga. I don't even want the broad. Let me shit.
Dig it.
Right. Will said, how long y'all been on? Traipsing on 60 minutes. So we've been on for we've been on 60 minutes. It's pretty good. Yeah.
Man, these cats out here, man. But now you got these new niggas now, man. These niggas that'll shoot you for bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, she calling you, I'm gonna shoot you.
She's not gonna have nobody and all this. Like, damn, nigga, it's a billion bitches out here. Nigga, what the fuck is you?
Yeah, why you getting bent out of shape by one?
Mm-hmm.
But see what it is, they ain't got their shit together like they portray in the street. They really couch surfing. So they know they're just one argument away from getting lifted off the fucking couch. Shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I seen some shit that was like, it's dedicated to the dude who think he's the king of the house with his girl living off the state or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas ain't, man.
Well,
bringing no type of bread in or nothing. Nigga, you hustling, getting your little zips off and shit, and coming back buying you some tennis shoes, and then the motherfucker got to front you again and shit. And
we taking care of it.
Right.
Right. Like, shit, come on, now you can't even support your own damn kids. Nigga, how you gonna motherfucking support,
Right.
But these cats do what they do, man. These new age niggas, man, they, if they not wearing dresses and leggings, then they trying to kill a nigga over their bitch, man. So.
Right.
Or they doing both, you know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. Yeah, they got it all mixed up.
Man.
Well, pretty soon they'll be out the way. They'll do something to be lined up in the penitentiary, and the right one will be putting some long dick in them. I'm talking about the broad.
She'll be-
I don't know
she'll be
about what their
roaming- She'll be
situation.
roaming freely in these streets.
Right.
Mhm. Be like, oh, your man is locked up. How long he got? He got 120 years. Oh yeah, that nigga's not getting out no time soon. So,
You know, when you just about to have some fun time, that's when her phone started ringing. You have a collect call from
right.
Wooty Woo.
She was like, shh, this him. You know, he only get like 20, 30 minutes on the phone, so, you know, I'll make it up to you as soon as he get off the phone. Like, yeah, okay, come on, dude. Talk to that nigga.
Right.
Well, she might not even take the call.
Mm-hmm, right.
You know what I mean?
Tell that nigga she was asleep.
Like you said, you got all that kind of time. Ain't no sense in, you know.
Let me tell y'all about this one situation. I don't know if I told y'all before, but it was this one bro. You know, I was, kind of, whatever. You know, she's a little, chunky monkey, but she, a cute little face. So,
Right.
nigga, bust her down a few times and shit, and I get a call from a blocked number. I'm downtown and shit. From the thing going back in my mom's crib. And they call me like, yeah, this was Shy. Like, yeah, who the fuck is this? Oh, yeah, you know the fuck this is. You been fucking so-and-so. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, okay. He like, yeah, my son was there. So, did you fuck in front of him? Like, nah, your son was asleep, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So as nigga was calling me like every other day and shit. The nigga called me one day like, yeah, is you over there with that bitch? I'm like, man, nigga, what's going on? Oh, well, I seen somebody look out the shades. Like, nigga, did you stalk? I'm like, damn, nigga. They like, yeah, this and that. Nigga, I'm like, damn, nigga, this nigga is stalking a motherfucker. Nigga, she alright, nigga. She got some cool Metrodome, nigga. But damn, nigga, you like stalking, nigga.
Overpossessed, motherfucker.
Right.
Man, yeah. Like, nigga, I know you got a kid by the broad, nigga, but damn, nigga, it's over with. Nigga, she don't want you, nigga.
Right. That's why
she said she done told you before. Like, I don't want you. Like,
that's why she's doing what she's doing. Got to move on, Jack.
Right.
Got to move on. Time to move on.
Mm-hmm. That nigga was like, yeah, nigga, I've seen somebody peek out the shades. What?
Yeah, he been watching.
Are you serious right now?
Right.
I'm about to add something else so we get everybody, or you shot it, whatever. I had an incident. I'm about to bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
So you probably know this person. He done grew up with he's known us since we was little.
Yeah, all right now, Larry.
Okay, he's up the street. Okay, he's up the street. Okay, you probably know this because you heard the situation. But anyway, we right there. But man, in the club kicking it. How do I get at the same female? Supposedly, I got at this female in the club. Supposedly, this person that been knowing me is Shy since we've been little. So, but you know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, I get at the female. Female's digging me, this and that. Bar one day, on the phone, some dude picks up the phone because she told me she was single. Anyway, picks up the phone. He says, "Who this?" So I'm just like, is the female there? He like, "Who this?" Then he hears my voice, and he says, "Oh, is this you?" So I'm like, "Yeah." Oh, okay. And he answered the phone.
Right.
She get on the phone. Nah, I'm about to be in trouble. So I don't know what's going on. So I'm just like, yeah, you said you about to be in trouble. So, mind y'all, going to the same frequent club that used to be popping here, where we live at. So, I go in there, walks by me and says, "You're gonna quit calling my girl." What? Now, mind y'all, people, I'm like, what? Because I'm not thinking too much of it. So then the second time comes around. This same dude, what I'm telling y'all, he been knowing me and my brother, Sean, since we've been little. You know what I'm saying? Grew up with one of our older brothers. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, he's like, man, you gotta quit calling my girl. What? So I look at it again. The third time comes around, man. Like I said, you gotta quit. But while he's saying this, he's walking by me while saying this while I'm sitting. I'm like, what? So I get up. And basically, I'm like, man, fuck you, man. What you talking about, man? So he's like, well, you know what? You can meet me outside. Meet you outside.
Oh, that's that story you told me about, big man?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I told old school that story. Yeah, so I'm like, what? Go outside. I'm like, man, I'm about to go outside, man. You know, just to see what he's talking about. Because I know this dude's character. You know what I'm saying? I know his character.
Right.
And Sean can vouch. I know this dude's character. You know what I'm saying? So anyway.
Mickey Mouse.
Right. So I'm like, meet you outside, nigga. He must be pumped up or something on something. Go outside. I'm outside, parlaying, doing the parking lot, where everybody else. He's rolling by with the same female in a truck, like, man, meet me down the street. Meet you down the street? First it was meet you outside, now it's meet you down the street. First is, like I said, meet me outside and meet me down the street. I'm like, all right, mind y'all people, this is somebody that we go back with, you know what I'm saying? Years, like me and Sean with kids. And I'm cool, and I grew up with two of his cousins. And we all consider each other, his cousins consider me like their family. So
Right,
I'm like,
right.
what? So I'm like, okay, let that go on. So
I got another situation.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
This is not a violent situation, but it's go ahead.
Yeah, no, listen, that situation was violent, but this situation wasn't violent. But what I'm saying is that, so, while goes by, see him again with two of our other cousins walking up the street, and I'm like, oh, here he go. But I'm not really trying to be like, man, what was up with that at the time, right at the moment. So I see his cousin, which I grew up with, too. So I'm looking like, he like, man, what's up? Come shake, because I ain't seen him in a while. I'm like, oh, what's up? He like, man, we family. And I was like, man, you need to talk to your cousin over there, man. He coming at me about, who is this female? And then I found out, this is the kicker for the whole story, people, that I got at her first in the club. He seen her later on and got at her. But all of a sudden, nigga, this is your woman after the first night you meet her? I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you just met her.
Right.
And this is your, you don't wife, we just met her basically on the same different. I didn't see when he was talking to her or without.
And he done put claims on her right away.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you just met her. I don't think you knew her before me. Because I get word back like, nah, man, he kind of met her like the same, wasn't that kind of like the same time? So anyway, make a long story short, y'all can story Right. I see him, and he's standing over there looking kind of nervous, and I'm just like, man, what's up? So he's like, I'm just, I'm cool, like, man, what's up, man? Man. Then he wants to be like, man, what it is, man, you know what, man? Fuck that bitch, man. So I'm like, man, but you know what, though? I said, man, you coming at me, man, kind of real extra about her. Then he said, you know what? I'm going to bring it to the beginning. My fault, y'all, because I went kind of forward backwards.
He's like calling them movie extras. Like they, handle all the,
right.
Stunt doubles.
And you know what? After that, me and him can say what's up, shake, and all that stuff. Because he kind of knew, like, man, why? Maybe he thought, like, no, why am I coming at him about this? But,
Right.
And then before, I'm going to finish this story up, people. And even before, he seen two of our, me and Sean's other cousins. See, in the beginning, he's like, oh, yeah, he can get at her, and I can get at her, too. This is in the beginning. All of a sudden, when he see me, it just changed.
Right.
Like, hold up, man. Be like, you told one of my cousins, God bless him, rest in peace, but you know what I'm saying? They come to me like, he was all like, yeah, we can both get at her. And I don't care. I don't give a fuck about a bitch and all this extra shit.
Deep down in his heart, he does give a fuck.
Right. Now, Sean, what was you going to add?
Yeah, my fault.
I got, it was this one, the chick I was, messing with or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She had a homegirl, and I, plugged up my homeboy with her, he was supposed to be called my brother and shit. Family, you know about this story. I think Rick, I might have told you about this too, though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The nigga, me and this dude, we downtown, in the city center was popping and shit, so we down there chilling, kicking bubbles, So he was hollering at her for a little minute, about a week or so, So she called my phone, and I'm thinking, she thinking I'm him. And she all like, yeah, every time you come downstairs, you know what I'm saying, I feel a certain type of way, and you know what I'm saying, this and that and this and that. I'm like, do you know who you're talking to? She's like, yeah, I know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to you. I'm like, oh, okay. So, me and her get to talking, shit, chatting and shit. She's sending motherfucking pictures and shit, you know what I'm saying, little extra shit. So I'm like, okay. I'm thinking this nigga cool with it, you know what I'm saying? So I show him the pictures, or send him the pictures or something. Then she hit me up like a day or two later, like, damn, you showed him the pictures? I'm like, whoa, what the fuck was going on? So I come to him like, damn, nigga, you told her about the little pictures? He's like, oh, my fault,
Like
man.
the nigga
Girl was getting into it, man. So I, kind of went all like that. I'm like, damn, nigga, you wasn't supposed to say shit, nigga. Like, nigga, you both could have banged the bra.
That's your secret. That's your secret.
Yep.
That's your
man,
secret.
like, man, nigga, I call you my brother, nigga. We done, mess with the same chick and all this shit, nigga. And you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga, like, you gotta tell the bra, like, nigga, I could have had the bra doing things, and nigga, but you fucked it up.
All right.
Like, man. But, that situation, man, was like, man, she was a nice little thing, too. Nice little, big little, little kind of snow bunny and shit, that big doll and shit. And I'm like, man, I'm trying to see what that's like.
Yeah, but when you think of...
Sure I know. Are we talking about...
Fontaine. Okay,
yeah.
Yeah, I know who's talking about.
Mr. Fall in Love, nigga.
Right. Mr. Curl his toes in the back of the ride with a roller.
I gave that one to that nigga too. Nigga, like, damn, come on, man. Like, man, what's really going on with these cats, man? I don't know. Just like when a nigga used to park out in front of Miles' crib and walk over there across the street.
Right.
Baby look just like the nigga. What?
Lee Carr is your reason, man. Is he in there? Nah. Like, what?
Niggas parking the street over so old girl won't see his whip.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, nigga. Just like when we was out there in BP, nigga could have had all the broads, nigga, you know what I'm saying? All in the bed with the nigga and shit, but he wanted to be all, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like, come on, man. Nigga, I
think I told you about that story. I'm like, what? Because I was out there with him that night. I'm like, what?
Like, nigga, I'd have been like, hey, y'all, I'm about to go ahead and do this, nigga. I'd pull my shit out, nigga, jumping on the bed. Like, what's going on?
Who's first?
Man, but
we'll say nigga was young back in the day, but I can't, because the nigga was like 19, 20, you know what I'm saying? Not old enough to buy liquor, but still, you know what I'm saying? Nigga was
Still old enough to have it his way.
Right.
he was old enough to have his way.
And then what's so crazy, later on in the years when it was harder for bras to get at them, when you mention a bra, like, whoa, where they at?
When we pulled up on y'all, that time, like, where the bitches at? Calm down there, Grady.
Right. Grady.
I just did it.
No, it's like, man, you think you know somebody, but you really don't. You know what I mean?
Hey, if anybody's in the chat, hey, speak up. Hey, hit the thumbs up. I appreciate the thumbs up that done came through. You can speak in the chat. You can actually join the call if you want to join the call, If I know your number personally,
Speak up or forever hold your peace.
Right.
You know?
Come on in.
Unless you like one of the cats we were just talking about, then stay in the
Or
stay
hopefully
in the
you got a
grass.
friend so you don't have to forever hold your peace. Someone else can hold it for you.
Right.
Right, you know.
Shoot.
But
Come
yeah,
on in,
man,
where you
motherfuckers
fit
be
in.
people just be out here doing wrong, man. They don't really be knowing. I think they know, but they don't. You know.
Yeah,
Just
how
like the
this
shit
all
I was.
how this all started off is because a pretty Philly treated old school to whatever you wanted in a stove, and some
That's
people don't
right.
know how to act when someone wants to treat them
When they
right.
get
You
that
know,
opportunity.
Right, you
right,
know. Some motherfuckers are like, oh, no, I'm good. I'm good. Shit, nigga, I'm throwing up everything I need.
right,
You know, you said you're buying, so hey, you know what I'm saying?
right,
Nice
Getting
to
shit
be
I don't
nice.
need. Like, here, let me
right,
get these. I ain't never had these before. Let me try these real quick.
right. You're buying, and I'm not denying.
Mm-hmm. Man. But yeah, man, my
But
like,
then
you know,
again,
like that.
it's everybody plays that all kind of different ways. It'd be nice, to just go ahead and be candid and be cool in the beginning, because if you fuck around and get too overwhelmed and try to be throwing the whole store up in there, then the bitch might make you feel kind of bad. No, I ain't getting all that, nigga. I told you I'll get a few things.
Yeah, but it's all about sizing up the situation. You could tell
Well,
how far someone's willing to go.
Well, that's true that. But then again, like I said, it's how you've been coached around hoes and broads in the long run anyway. Especially like I said, I threw one thing up there, and the bitch, she fucked around and volunteered and said, "Don't you want something to drink?" You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I said, "Oh, okay." You see what I'm saying?
Like, I never thought of that, baby.
Now, next time I might ask for what I initially asked for. I want you.
Right.
And then still get her and all kind of other eating activities. You know what I mean? And good dinners. And
Let me get some of that juicy fruit, baby.
Right. Going out getting steaks and shit. And everything else, and riding in the new car, and enjoying life.
Right.
Right along with her.
Yeah, because you never know what walk of life you're running up against, especially if she's offering like that.
That's what I'm saying.
You might bumped into she done hit the lotto or something.
All that.
Anything.
And then she'll size you up too by what you how you respond.
Yeah, how you respond.
That. You know what I mean? And she might say, "Well, okay, he didn't ask for too much," and then you might fuck around. And she said, "I ain't never getting him nothing. He's a greedy motherfucker." You know what I mean? And then you done fucked around and ain't got nothing coming.
Yeah, that usually happens to people that to me is novice, ain't really had action with broads.
Exactly. Don't know how to respond.
Right.
To anything. So it's just best to be cool. Don't you think? And to be candid. And to be nice.
What's so funny though,
Like
I done been in positions where I see people playing they self out of position. Like, man, if you had played that a different way, you would have got what you wanted, but you went way too hard on that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's just nice to be nice. Wait and see. My mom used to have to tell my daughter that. Wait and see what your daddy's gonna get you. Yeah, grandma, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, yeah. She said, "Oh shit! Wait, girl, wait and see." You know what I mean? And so I don't know, man. Everybody, to each their own. There's a way to do everything with everybody's groove. And my groove is, like I was taught. You float your boat, and I float mine. You dig?
But tell me this, old school, how would you have played that if you were, say, 27?
If I was 27?
Yeah. Versus now. Would it be the same or would it be different?
I would have probably had more get up. What I mean by get up, I would have continued on gobbling at her.
Right.
You know what I mean? Gobbling at her
Mm-hmm.
and pestering and pestering. You know, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes that can run a broad away.
True.
You know what I mean? You know, so like I said, I figure I'll see her again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, and fuck around and you know, just take it from there.
And I have to say that too. The way you move when you're in your 20s and teens, when you done the Most High doesn't let you reach to your 40s or you're touching in your 50s or something, you move a lot different. It's like,
Exactly.
I'll catch this broad a little bit later.
Right.
Instead of, oh, wait, I'm going to miss out if I don't, you know, pull a trigger on this one,
Right,
you know, because
right.
you got probably a constant many, but, you know, it's like, how many I want to really juggle right now, you
And I
know?
think she was buying some motherfucking. She was getting. I didn't pay too much attention, but I didn't want to waste too much time. You know, that motherfucker then changed himself into Bruce Jenner. But anyways, look at that. Look at that.
Oh, damn.
Look at
I don't want to
I
look at
know,
that.
I know. I'm just saying. You know,
Uh,
it's something else. But anyways, make a long story short.
yeah.
You know, she was getting. I think she was getting. She like I said, she. I think she smoked a little weed. You know, because she was getting some
Papers?
blunts and shit.
Oh, blunts, not
You know,
papers.
So I didn't want to hold her up too long. She got a couple packs, and I didn't know who was in her car with her.
Okay.
Or, you know, so
that's like you said, that's a way of sizing up. Like she gets some blunt.
Right.
She might be in going for the nigga or whatever.
Well, that and I figured, well, you know, if it's the good Lord's will, I'll see her again.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right.
yeah, I'll see her again, and she might ask me again. You know what I mean, Shad? She might say, "What you need again?" And like you said, and this time I might really throw up all kind of shit up there on the counter. You know.
Yeah, she might come at you like, I need some kielbasa. You know where to get it?
Like that video you showed me the other day when the bitch started beating the boy up,
Yeah.
you know, beating the man up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. You know, yeah. Well, then I guess I just have to, you know, tell her to follow me.
Right.
You know
I'll direct you right to the meat
Yeah,
section,
yeah,
baby.
follow me. Right. Unless I'm gonna ask her, you know, how her home structure is.
Right.
You know, it's safe to go to her joint.
Right.
You know what I mean? Without no pests.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it'd be safer over here.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I know where my yak is at.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? About some old crazy motherfucker. You know, start, that's my woman. No, she ain't your woman.
Right.
Because if she was your woman.
And you know what? I think I seen dude walk past the store too today. You know what I'm saying? I seen somebody kind of looking at the store all nasty and mush faced and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I never seen the motherfucker walk back past. You know? So,
Right.
You know.
Right.
Hey, Low done stepped in. Low / Larry, he's up in there. He said, "What's going on, y'all? Back like we never left."
Larry, what's going on? I think I seen the motherfucker walk past. I wasn't sure though. I kind of caught a glance, but I seen the motherfucker with the mush face looking and shit. So you know,
mush face,
sour puss.
Yeah, you know,
poor loser.
Right.
With the boy, he walked past with the Thea's face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sore loser.
Intimidated because maybe he might have been losing Bo Peep.
Right, you know.
Right,
Like,
Bo
man,
Peep. You remember that woman? That old Bo Peep.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I went out like at about 10-15 minutes. I'm like, okay, they should be coming back. So I told him, like, yeah, I'm about to step outside real quick. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker ain't never walked past the time I was out there. So I'm like, okay, I don't know if it was them or not. So, you know, whatever. But I'm a peaceful person, you know. I'm just, when I see the motherfucker, I'm be like, hey, man, I ain't, you know what I'm saying, whatever.
Unless he
But
gets outside his body, then that's something else.
yeah. Oh
Like
yeah,
this
yeah. You know what I'm
motherfucker.
saying? Then it's gonna be a problem.
Right. Right.
I might as well give him my name tag and my shirt right there. So like, come on. But I don't know. Maybe she was mad at the dude that day and was all thinking that he was, Incredible Hulk or whatever. Superman.
I'm sick of this 2 minutes. I'm gonna mention the dude from the liquor store.
Yeah. All kind of reasons. You right, Shy. But you ain't even got to baffle your mind about it. Fuck it. You didn't do nothing. But what you're supposed to do. You dig? So other than that, that's on them two. Not you. Them two. Him and her.
Right.
What?
So fuck them. Nothing else to be said about it. I mean, like you said, you cool about everything.
Yeah, Low Larry said, "What's popping, y'all? Hey, we just talking about when someone treats you nice and how one's reaction may be or may not be.
Right. How do you respond?
Right.
That's a good way.
And why people do the things they do to hate on you.
Okay, Paul done jumped in. He said, if you don't handle your business, somebody is going to. Most definitely.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Every day.
That's what a lot of people, too, they get to feeling themselves too much like, oh, my broad ain't going nowhere. I got her locked down. Oh, I don't have to, lay hands on her and touch her. I could be out here in the streets and hitting everything except her. And you're going to find one day that she might have a new beau.
That's right.
And it ain't you.
It might still be you, but it might be somebody that's laying the pipe down better than you.
Right. So eventually it won't be you.
Right.
Right,
Because I'm gonna tell you, she can't use you no more.
Right, because females, they do theirs a little different. They'll get rid of you. See, a dude kind of still have a woman around a little bit, like I have her around.
Right.
But they don't too much do it like that.
Yeah. They'll put up for long as they can.
Right.
And then they'll do a scapegoat.
Yep. Like, where all the stuff at? Oh, I just had to go. I had to go.
Or start some shit.
That too. Out of nowhere.
To get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
To get your ass to go.
I don't think this is gonna work. You doing all this and be the smallest
just
argument.
Start some problem.
Right.
Start some kind of problem. Lease, she ain't in there yet?
Nope, not yet. Okay, Lowe said they realize when they fall in. And then Paul said, bro, there's only one certainty in life, death. So everything else, do it with your heart, soul, and brain.
That's right.
Right, put your all into it. Don't fake about it. See, that's what a lot of people think. Oh, I could, fake and play charades.
Play games.
Right, and then you're gonna play yourself out of position.
Get caught up in your own game. I remember an old player told me one time. He said, "You're gonna find out one day. You're gonna ask yourself." Is the real you coming out? Is this the real you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can't cheat yourself.
Right.
Yeah, you can't cheat yourself. You can play yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul said, no, 100%. Yeah, you got to give 100% to whatever you're trying to accomplish.
You ain't gonna get no percentage.
No lesser.
Because you get no percentage out of nothing.
Okay, so Lowe said, them Rose toys is trying to take over, plus them fans only. Yeah. I've been seeing them little Rose toys that, they be showing on social media, basically like another form of dildo for females.
Oh, boy.
Ain't nothing like the real thing. So
Right.
you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Them roses run out of batteries.
Right.
If you ain't got no batteries in sight, what you gonna do? Can't go to the store. Stores ain't open 24 hours no more.
Right.
They just ain't the real gristle and grind.
Right.
No way. And all the hot nerves and
Right.
blood flowing.
Heat and all that. No.
You know, it's just some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Yeah. Turkey Pete's.
Turkey Pete's. Yeah. Shoot.
Yeah, man.
Williams ain't hit you back, did he?
No, it's been over 10 minutes. Hey, Will, if you in here, let me know. If they let you back in, you know, I wouldn't mind putting you in on a call. Matter of fact, I could put anybody in on the actual call. I just, you know, I haven't put up the hotline number. I didn't know which way it was going to go. For a while, they wasn't trying to let nobody come in.
Yeah, because I ain't even getting notification and shit.
Okay, Lowe said, Reek, did you do one on Kevin Samuels? Yeah, we kind of touched on that a little bit, but I didn't make that a big topic. It was a lot of other people on YouTube talking about that. To me, that Kevin Samuels situation,
Like the one you showed me?
the dude with the glasses, that, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let me ask you, Shaw, what'd you think about that Kevin Samuels situation? I ain't asked you about that.
Oh man, shit, it was just like, hey, he saying shit that a lot of motherfuckers are scared to say though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really, I catch little bits and pieces of what he be saying about it, but shit, he's speaking some truth about the shit. You know, not these old, watered down motherfuckers that ain't, talking how they really want to talk. You know what I'm saying? He telling the bro, like, hey, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You this, you that. You ain't going to find you a man. Like, you ain't going to find you a husband. All this, but, hey, to each his own, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now, Paul said, what do you guys think about Amber Heard, Johnny Depp's wife that he been in court with?
Big man, you still with us?
Whole fucking comedy show, man. I don't, I catch little bits and pieces on that shit. Like they had the dude, what was it, Lisa Bonet's ex-husband or husband or whatever the fuck. Like he was like, it's just all like a comedy show. Like it's a movie or mini series or some shit, man. I don't really keep into that shit, man. The little bits and shit I seen was like a comedy show, so I don't know.
Yes. I mean, it shows that she was, hella wrong, sneaking people up there when he was gone and all that this kind of stuff, showing how she was talking real bad on him, bad to him, and essentially abusing him on tape.
Yeah, I seen the video when she snuck in the one dude and shit, the one actor and shit.
Yeah.
Like, but, I don't really pay attention to that shit, man. It's like other shit out here that more important than that shit. You know what I'm saying? So.
True. Yeah, Lowe said, yeah, that Kanye and Will Smith stuff is crazy. Matter of fact, Shaw just told me about something about with the the Will Smith stuff, how they reenacted and all that stuff, and it's.
But I don't know I watched it again. It seems like they copied the Will Smith thing because it don't show like no date when that shit happened or whatever. But
Okay.
I don't know, man.
But still, you figure they all got money. I mean, come on. Right. It ain't like if someone random came off the stage and slapped him, because think what happened at Dave Chappelle's show. Some random come up and that dude got whooped bad. But that didn't happen with Will Smith and Chris Rock. That was totally different. Oh, I won't slap him back or no, man.
Who got whooped?
No security hopped up and all that shit. They didn't tell his ass to leave or none of that shit. Like, come on, man. At first, I'm like, okay, damn, this shit's kind of real. But then, like, after that, I'm like, like, man, this shit is like too. Chris Rock got a comedy thing, a comedy tour coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And Paul just said that. Said Chris Rock blew in the box office after that slap. Yeah, he was. I want to say them tickets was like $1,000 for his comedy show after that
Damn.
slap. Yeah, so he was pulling in money with that.
And like you ain't
After
want to
that,
sue him, nigga. Will Smith got
after
hella
the
money,
six.
nigga. You could, I'd have sued the shit out that motherfucker.
Right.
Man, like, nigga, I want 100 mil, nigga.
Like
You
I
know
said,
what
I
I'm
would have been talking more shit after that slap. I'm like, fuck you and that bald head bitch. I would have been clowning right there.
Right. And threw your dukes up.
Right.
Nigga, you ain't so
Hey, you ain't just
tall.
gonna let nobody just come up and slap the shit out you, though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
ain't-
I don't
you-
give a fuck who you are.
Right. You ain't that tall, nigga, where you can't. I can't box. You know?
Mm-hmm. Like that shit, motherfucker.
He bitch slapped him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Backhanded.
But that makes me think he was on cue because he leaned into it. You don't lean into someone about to slap you. You gotta rear back like, man, what you
Well,
still
I
trying to
heard
do?
him say, "Uh-oh."
Yeah.
When he got ready to come, you know, when he was getting up to,
Yeah.
oh, you mean you talking about like it was
Then you
fake?
just
Yeah.
walk back down, just calm.
Like you didn't attack him or nothing. Like, he's not gonna do anything to me.
Well, then he started swearing. You keep your fucking, they blanked it out.
Yeah.
Out your my wife's mouth, you know, your name, wife's name.
Keep my bald-headed wife's name out your mouth.
Right. And like, nigga, you ain't do that shit to do with August Alsina, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was all up in your wife, nigga. So, you know what I'm saying?
And then Paul just
Who was
said,
that young nigga?
wait,
Mm-hmm.
yep.
Yeah.
Paul said, bro, if you're talking freely on social media about alopecia, you can take a joke. Let's be real.
Right. Y'all both fucking comedians. What the fuck?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, that was something else.
Shit, man, I'm telling. But, you know, ever since that, though, they've been showing the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like, on TV all
Oh,
fucking
let's
day
get
long, all
that
week
money
long.
in, the reruns. We can make money off of that.
I've been seeing that too.
They all like, oh, he's banned from there for 10 years and his shows is getting canceled and Netflix specials getting canceled. And I'm, man, you think them niggas hurting for money right now?
Right.
Like, nigga, they ain't living off Jada Pickett's movies, nigga.
Right. Set it off.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, set it off and make as much as fucking, what, Men in Black?
Right. He made, 3 of them joints, so yeah.
Yeah. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and, you know what I'm saying, all type of shit, man. Like, come on now, fucking Hitch and...
Independence Day, all that.
Yeah, Shark Tale, kids movies
right.
and shit, man. Like, what the fuck?
Big man, you still in there?
Mm-hmm. Like, man. I mean, what do you make, like 40 mil a movie or some shit? Or maybe more than that.
Okay, Paul said, that's why I still think it's a marketing thing. Most definitely it's a marketing thing. They got to milk that for all that they can get that money out of.
Mm-hmm. And then, like, it's like, they did it right before Chris Rock comedy little tour going on. Because people are paying the tickets just to see if he talks about that shit. So they're like, oh, yeah, he'll probably talk about it. Let's go to the concert. Let's pay for it. Let's see.
Right.
You said a $1,000 ticket? Man, shit. Hell no.
And we've been on 99 minutes. 99 minutes.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Anybody else that is in the shadows, you can chime in and say whatever you want to say in the chat. And if you ain't hit the like button, hey, go ahead and hit the like button for a better placement of these actual live streams that we conduct.
Mm-hmm.
And if you ain't
like button so we can keep doing it.
Right, and if you ain't caught the Rated Shot and Lisa Smith, go to that one and catch that one. That's a good actual live between Rated Shot and the infamous Lisa Smith. Yeah, Choice was on. I think I can't remember which one Choice was on, but he popped in for a little bit. Yeah, Choice. He came in for a little bit. And can't forget Cadillac J, just that often comes through.
Big man, you still in there?
He's probably hung up. Oh, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
No.
I'm about to tell y'all, man. I'm about to jump off though. I'm gonna let my phone charge up and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
I asked, I hollered at you, was you still in there a few times. I didn't hear you.
Oh,
Famo.
yeah.
Mastermind said Golden State or Boston.
Golden State.
Boston.
Up. One.
I'm going with Golden State.
Okay.
Go with Boston.
Boston. Okay.
Curry, I just got through looking at him.
I want to see Golden State already won enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's time for some younger cats to get in there. And, you know what I'm saying? Be a little legacy.
True.
Even though I think Golden State probably gonna win it, I just want a good ass series and 7 games. You know, keep the people entertained. So you know.
Okay.
I think I did say on the other live stream, I do like what's the dude for Boston? Tatum.
Yeah, Tatum. Yeah, and Jaylen Brown, he be hooping too, though, man.
Yeah.
I think Jaylen Brown might just be a tad bit better than Jason Tatum, because when it comes down to doing shit, Jaylen Brown come in there and, you know what I'm saying? Like, do the shit. So,
Now, Mastermind said 100. Lowe said Golden State been winning every other year. And then Paul said, what is your go-to comfort food for you guys?
oh, man.
The go-to comfort food.
Something that you love eating all the time that you could just, it don't matter how many times you don't have it, you ain't going to get burnt out.
I don't know, man. I might have to say
Pizza, steak, shrimp.
Gyros.
Gyros, okay.
Right, gyros. We're gonna. Most people say gyros, but they're gyros. But
motherfuckers say gyro, gyro, gyro. You know what I'm saying? I say gyro, man. Let me get a gyro. But I don't know, man. Might have to be
some good fish.
Shit, probably some air fried chicken, some hot wings or something.
Okay.
Or like anything with like spaghetti sauce, you know.
Spaghetti sauce from a random that you don't know? Nah. Try my spaghetti sauce, baby.
Be careful with that
one. Lowe said corned beef. I guess
a good
corned
one.
beef sandwich would be cool. Reuben sandwich.
A schmuck sandwich.
Cuban sandwiches. When I used to work in cocaine with the little deli, man, this lady used to make them all. Them bitches was fire. Cuban sandwiches and shit.
What's your go-to, Paul? Since you mentioned it, what's your go-to comfort food? Me myself, I would say wings. I like wings with sweet and sour sauce. I mess with it with that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Not as much as I used to.
You gotta do them air fried wings, man. Them motherfuckers just off the chain.
Yeah, I've been hearing people talk about that.
That's that Lugosi fried.
And then Lowe said a good salad. Yeah, a good salads too. If you got the right ingredients, salads are cool and they're good for you.
Yeah. And you got the right sauce, you know what I'm saying, with a little, salad dressing to go on there.
Ooh. Mastermind said tampon in the spaghetti sauce and eyelashes in the lemonade. Oh, no. Okay, Paul said, because Paul's from Romania, he said pea stew with carrots and beef. It's amazing. I never heard that combination.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna knock it.
Stew.
Yeah, that's what he said. It's a stew.
Yeah, like your mama used to make.
Yup, and Mastermind said, yeah, them air fryers is the truth and healthy.
Yeah.
Get all that grease out.
Keep all that grease out, and you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I got about 4 or 5 of them motherfuckers.
Damn.
Well, they all do different You know, I
Yeah,
got
they
a
got
see-through
different
one.
capabilities.
I got a see-through one, then I got like 2 of them that like some black dudes do. You know what I'm saying? So I got to support black businesses a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then like I got what I got? I got one that got like a little grill plate on it and shit. And then you know, but them motherfuckers is right though, man. Yeah, you put anything in the motherfuckers. Make cheese sandwich in that motherfucker, put chicken, you know what I'm saying, steak for whoever likes steak, fries, everything, man. But yeah, the motherfuckers go hard, though.
Okay, Lowe said, I heard them fake lashes called cum catchers. Damn. And then Paul said, but I'll go every time between some legs. Let's say. Yeah, with that being said, we've been on 106 minutes. Hey, I appreciate everyone that done came in, everyone that done called in, you know, the people's Reddit Shy family and famo, and, you know, that's what's up. You know, hopefully we can have something like this again. And that's what I'm going to start doing, having more topics, because it seems like when we got a topic, then we can, you know, we could branch off eventually, but, you know, we're running with, you know, certain stories.
Freestyling,
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it starts the conversation off. Okay, Mastermind said on the West Coast we got them seafood bowls. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with proper seafood.
Yeah.
Proper
Well,
seafood.
just cook right, you know?
Yeah, cook right.
That's right.
Not just anybody can be preparing seafood. You know, you don't want to get sick.
That's right.
Right. Motherfuckers still be crawling and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you go ahead and eat it. Nah, I'm straight.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, Lo said it'd be them notifications still. Yeah, you know how they play my channel. They'll give you the notification of a live 2 days from now. Thinking is new when it's not. But you know, that's how they do me. I wish I could complain, but it ain't nobody that's actually listening. All the algorithms is running this joint.
Yeah. They hate to hear the real, man.
Right. Because we have real conversations with real people that's facing real everyday life situations.
Right. Shit that everybody else scared to talk about.
No, Paul, I didn't get to. Matter of fact, when I get off here, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna set it on my phone. I'm gonna look up the cabbage rolls that you were telling me about. I'm gonna, cause I like cabbage. I want to look into that. I like cabbage, so it's most definitely something I gotta seek out. Okay, Mastermind said, did y'all check out the Davis fight?
The what?
The Davis fight.
No, what's that?
Were you talking about like MMA or something like that?
Oh, no. I seen like a little piece or something like that. I forgot who got knocked out or some shit.
Oh yeah, well yeah, Lowe he's into that. So yeah, he said he checked it out. He said yeah, I did. Versus Raleigh. Yeah, I didn't see anything about it. Yeah, he said boxing. Yep. Okay, boxing. Yeah, Lowe is a boxing aficionado. He actually used to box, so you know, yeah, he'll be on that.
A real commentator, huh?
Well, I ain't gonna hold y'all that much longer. I'm glad y'all checked in. Hey, if you ain't liked it, like it. Hey, if you're catching the replay, hey, you can still go ahead and like it. You know, this
Like it, comment,
right.
Love
Add suggestions on the next one that we could make a topic that we could talk about. You could add those right now before we cut out. Hey, Rick, we should talk about this the next time or something like that.
Or whatever.
Right.
We wait for y'all's opinion.
Matter of fact, Paul, if you still in here, what time is it in Romania right now? Because right now we're at 12 o'clock Central Time in America. So I know Romania, you probably somewhere in the late morning time or something like that.
See, this shit too cool to con is worldwide, man.
Worldwide. Yeah, we used to get a lot of people out of Rome chiming in, Australia.
Yeah, remember the brother, Jesus is Lord?
Yeah, he's out of Australia. He said it's 8 in the morning.
Damn.
Well, have a good morning, hey. And the other people in the other areas, a good night, hey. Hopefully you won't find too much strife, and we'll check in with you again later. We up out of here like we stole something.
Peace.
Peace.
Everybody be cool. God bless.
All right, go.